Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is some more Project Cars 2 career mode, and finally we are in the Formula C cars. Yeah, going through the American Championship first, trying to avoid Donington Park like the plague, even though I'm pretty sure in the World Championship we'll probably end up going there and not Silverstone for some reason. But yeah, as you can see at the end of practice, I was really I was on it, but it literally took me the full hour of practice. I've been doing 100% distance so far, and that was literally, it took me a full hour to get that time, figuring out how I could not use the brakes and where I could and couldn't accelerate. But at this point I had fixed the force feedback settings that are much preferred. Even though it doesn't look like it still looks like I'm sliding a bit, it was a lot more controllable, a lot more smooth, which was very nice. And yeah, as you can see, I'm also running traction control and ABS, weak ABS, and weak traction control, just to make sure I get through. So there was no way I could have kept up with the AI without ABS. I mean, I put my braking pressure to 100. And without ABS, obviously I was just locking up. I don't have the skill or the foot for that kind of braking, so ABS was really helping for me on the big braking zones from T1 and the turn we just went through there. We had to slam on the brakes to get the car stopped. And also going through this corner, slamming on the brakes and missing the apex generally. Even though in the race I figured out the correct braking. If I had 2 hours of practice, maybe I would have aced this course, but thanks to the guy in front of us, we're getting a nice juicy toe throughout this very power heavy circuit. So we're coming across the line now and we are going to get provisional pole. Luckily enough, that time helped us get pole position by quite a bit of a margin. So yeah, thanks to the toe from that guy, we managed to grab pole position. So yeah, let's head straight into the race here, guys. It's going to be a juicy one. A lot of prima donnas in this series. Okay, Jeff, if you say so, mate. 3 red lights, and away we go. Traction control helping just a little bit, just to get off the line. I'm going to dive immediately on the defense and go straight to the inside, make sure that nobody yeets it up the inside and takes me out, because with these open wheelers, you can lose a tyre pretty easy. So yeah, going to this corner there, hitting the brakes hard, ABS, juddering, absolutely needed ABS for this race. There was no two ways about it. But yeah, I was quickest overall through this first sector, because I felt like I could get back on the accelerator quicker than anyone else. Also, I was running quite a bit more downforce, I feel, than the AR, just to make sure I could get through the twisty bits. So yeah, coming down this back straight now, you're going to see I'm going to slam on the brakes, and the ABS is really going to try and help me out. But I learned to get hard on the brakes and then peel off, and that really helped me go through the corners while still slightly on the brakes, running quite a front bias for the brakes so that I could get stopped in time. But another thing that I need to get used to with these brakes, because these cars are a lot quicker and you cannot alter the brake ducts for these cars. My brakes were getting cold very quickly, especially on the long straights, so you can pay attention to big moment there for myself. Onto the grass, managed to get back on and retain first. My brain turned off once again, and I should have known better not to touch that left curb, but I did. But you just see my brakes there on these long straights, they get freezing cold before the corner. So yeah, braking was pretty tricky, and they were only really up to temperature once you were through the big braking areas. So skipping ahead to the end of the race here, you can see I'm not running a HUD. I'm actually quite enjoying the full sim view of no HUD. It makes you really just focus on the track and not anything else. You don't get a rear view mirror, but I do have a spotter for that, so that is not the end of the world. And then yeah, coming through the final corner here, managed to win by quite a decent gap. Gonna take my very first win in Formula C. yeah, going to be running no HUD in the future. It's a lot better. Going to come across the line and get the win for myself and for my team. But as I said last time, my teammates is a bit useless. Not so good, this guy. Coming back to the pit box here and not realizing how quite to do it. Yeah. Got my first win. That trophy is going to look very delicious in my cabinet. Very happy with that result. And very happy to start the championship off with a win. It's really going to help me out further down the line, I feel. You can see my teammate there finishing 10th, so getting 1 point, myself getting 25. Same point system as Formula 1, so bonus point for fastest lap, but I didn't get it, so yeah, 25 points in the bag. Team's going to have 26. It's going to put us in first position just for now, but we'll have to see how the rest of the season goes. So I'm looking forward to the series. I'm so happy to be in a different type of car, and I'm sure I'll be saying the same once, or if I move up. But yeah, next track is Kota. I have never ever raced here before. No sim, no game, no nothing. So it's going to be interesting. I feel like I'm going to need the full hour of practice, which will be interesting. So yeah, I got Kota, then Road America, which is also a very bumpy track, which will be interesting. So yeah, Kota up next. Like I'm saying, Kota to us. So Circuit of the Americas up next, and the final round is at Long Beach, which is interesting. But yeah, happy to get the win, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, cheers.